Hello, this is Classic Scientific Paper Review, a new video series where I review important scientific papers from the past. Today I will cover 6 red flags for suspect work. So, citation for this article, Dr. Begley, 2013, in Nature. So, the summary of this comment. Previously, Dr. Begley reported actually on several high-impact experiments where he tried to replicate them. In fact, even with the investigators of the original works themselves, and he found that he actually couldn't replicate most of them. I think, graduate student or postdoc wrote to him asking to reveal which papers these were, but he was unable to because of privacy. But instead, he submitted 6 questions to actually ask about biomedical studies. So researchers, students, etc., can understand what the problems with papers that can't be reproduced are, what kind of flags, what red flags will show up. So these are the 6 questions he goes over. Were the experiments performed blinded? Were basic experiments repeated? Were all the results presented? Were there positive and negative controls? Were reagents validated? And were statistical tests appropriate? So, the importance of this comment, this paper. First of all, citations. There's almost 300 as of September 10th. So this has had some impact since 2013. It really highlights the replication crisis in biomedical research. There's a couple important quotes, I think, from this comment. He said he recently thumbed through piles of high-profile journals on his desk and found the vast majority had at least one paper and sometimes more that contained one or more of the basic flaws he brought up. He also said, what's remarkable is many of those flaws were identified and expunged from clinical studies decades ago, and yet they still persist. Now, I think an important jumping off point, if you want to look more into this, a very recent paper called Provide Proactive Reproducible Analysis Transparency with Every Publication, came out in 2025, cites this paper. And the article in question discusses the guiding principles of a computational reproducibility framework. So people are taking note. The biomedical replication crisis hasn't gone away, but people are trying to address it, and shining more light on it will help move that forward. Well, that's all I have for today. Hopefully you enjoy this new series and find it edifying.